Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Mongolia campaign. So I think it's gonna be the last preparational episode where we're gonna just, get ready for the big ass war. You might have noticed we lost like 500,000 population. I off screen added in a couple of extra wings. So we got 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here. And flying 1,000 here. I need another about 5 to 10,000 Jet 3 aircraft, but we have kind of run out, sort of. I don't know if I'm gonna fly defensively around this area, because there's a lot of... These are very small pieces, and I don't think this will hurt my national unity if we get nuked there. I will set them up, I guess. But I need about 10 more defensive aircraft divisions flying, and then I think we'll be ready. So yeah, that's all that we need right now. So with that out of the way, let's switch to air production and pump out those aircraft. And we should and I want to run, of course, at some very good stability and the likes. So I don't think I've got any non-aggression pacts running right now. If we're gonna look at diplomacy, oh, with the Hungarian Socialist Republic and the Ceylon. Well, for them it's both fairly... we have military access in France and military access in the Hungarian Socialist Republic. So, where is the Hungarian Socialist Republic? Wait, aren't you part of the... Yeah, so we're gonna go to war. Oh, of course, and I still want to build the 2 fleets. Thank you, research, for reminding me that I actually have a desire to build fleets. So I cannot do this. Are you joking? Why does it... This should lead to this. Bitches. Because I want my actual battleship, so I guess we're gonna go this route. And that actually gives me a minor reminder. This requires ore. Okay. That sucks, so that's gonna be a little whiles off. Well, no, okay. Could be worse. I guess semi-modern destroyers ready. Yeah, we're gonna get that our own fleets up and running soon. The Mongolian modern destroyers and cruisers and that kind of stuff. I sadly haven't been able to name much. So still, if you want something named, let me know in the comments down below. I've got a couple of them written down, but we are not really making any variants currently. So yeah, there's our better radar, so we're gonna keep that one up as well, so we get 2 more there, and then there's just a couple of ships left to research. In the meantime, I will be building more aircraft wings around, just because well, I need to do something while the thing is running. We are building these things quick. Holy crap. I had like 800 left last time I built. That was just before I started the episode. That's insane. I don't know how quickly we're producing these things, but if you fly defensive here and like that, then we can technically fly in the Java Sea if we want, but that's... I think I'm mostly gonna focus on the ground target, the ground targets, because I highly doubt that they will nuke a sea zone. I don't know if you can. Let me check that. That's not these things that I find interesting, like how far weird can you go in this game. Also means I probably should start building radar stations in these areas so that we have enough coverage. Okay, so that is coverage, if I've ever seen some. Okay, and we'll scatter some around the coast. Don't know how big these are gonna be, but I think as things are looking fairly big. And let's get some more coverage around this area. And we'll get some here, and that should do that. Alright, in the meantime, let's continue setting up some aircraft. I think with the range we're having, yeah, we can clearly fly over there. Oh, Java Sea actually has territory in it. I forgot. Sneaky little territory. Still wish you could copy paste these. Nope, can't. That would be such a nice feature to have. You can actually run in the background. It's a little bit difficult to navigate these menus when it's running in the background, but it's not chugging that badly right now. Autosaves are a little bit annoying. There we go. So all of you go like that, and then we've got 2 here, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, Philippines. So yes, it's gonna be once again. But the thing is, I had to let the game run, and there's a risk of things happening. So it's like, well, you know, I can record this, I cannot record this. Plus, these are with my current stress levels, actually pretty damn nice episodes to play with. College is starting, and I'm not doing that well with my health, which is leading to a lot of stress right now. Also, I need the bloody... Okay, so I got the airfields. Okay, good. Just need to find them. There you go. So yeah, that's also why I mentioned yesterday's episode that the content quality can be a little bit all over the map. Basically trying to record during periods that I'm feeling up to it. There we go. Research. You can do heavy cruiser here, light cruiser there. Very good. Okay. So this is southern China. Then we need eastern China. This is the East China Sea, which we're also gonna coverage. I got 2,000 that can fly here. It's the annoying thing is that these interceptors are actually, you know what I'm gonna do. Just for annoyance sake, is that I'm gonna just dump all of these in the wing, so I can actually just easier access my jet fighter. Should have done that sooner. All right, so you're gonna fly over Eastern China. All right, research ready. Let's pick that up. And that's the modern destroyer. So when those are ready, we can go and start the next 2 fleets, the Baltic fleet as well as the second Mediterranean fleet. Which would be nice if we could get those. All right, and we can set 2,000 here. We are producing these in rapid pace though, Jesus Christ. That's rather great though, so Manchuria. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I need to get a couple of these guys actually assigned also to some other tasks. So here, again, up to 2,000. I am, in the time I produce a couple of these wings, that's definitely not right. There we go. Alright, it gets this region, and then Siberia can get stolen, to be honest. Don't really think we need to fly defensive on Siberia. Then we still need Japanese Air Force set up. There we go, 500 here. And that would give us, I think, enough coverage to defend a lot. And then there's just still, of course, Mongolia itself that needs to be defended. And we're going to use 2 large wings for that. This is technically one of our few places that we have core. Well, we have a lot more core soil, but this is, like, in my opinion, the most important core soil that we have. Of course, Mongolia. And cover it with your life. And yes, you will fly with no retreat. Because how the hell are we otherwise sign up to do the semi-modern cruisers and battleships. Not gonna go for the carriers yet. It's one of those little things that I will maybe perhaps get in the future. So in 5 days we can start working on... Well, actually, I'll get some carrier research done, no problem. We're working on the battleship, so that's all done, that's all done, that's all done, that's all done. Might as well get the last landing craft. We nearly put a million people in the bloody Air Force, Jesus Christ. Speaking of which, let's get those radar towers in construction, as well as all of these anti-air guns. Jesus, this is a lot of anti-air guns. How many did I build? Holy crap. There we go, and we're gonna go back to construction engineering. Very good. And let's speed up the... This doesn't really boost... Oh, it actually does lessen our goods factories, which is nice. Speaking of which... Okay, we've got our mechanized, we've got enough of that, we've got enough of that. Could probably build another tank corps if I would like. Might not be a bad idea to get that extra bit of firepower so we could just push quicker through Ukraine. Yeah, you know what? Train. That's one too many. Alright, let's get another armor division. Have some fun with that. 1.74 million manpower, which is only on an old Osmo surf, so we can still start scraping the barrel if necessary. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll do this. Got Air Force set up. They're flying, technically covering almost all zones. There are a few gaps, but I kind of have to see what the enemy's doing. Also need to take a look at the Australian Empire. I kind of forgot that you might have a... No, you don't have a fleet. Okay. Alright. It's going to be difficult to defend against naval invasions, so... I actually need a third fleet. So let's start setting this up. I want a fleet to basically block Australia from invading. So it's probably Java Sea, the Bismarck Sea, and the Marina region. This would take a large chunk out of them, so they would have to do weird invasions. Yeah. Right, so production. 956 destroyers. Gonna need a couple of those. So one fleet. I will build them per 5, I think. So that's only 3 fleets. So that's 12. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Alright. Get all 5 production slots. Army full production, 15. Alright, then. A bit annoying that I actually probably should have built them per 10, but this gets them built quickly. So we need some of them over here. So Nanjing, 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 Nanjing. Then we've got a Mediterranean fleet that can come out in Istanbul, Constantinople. Come on, don't be a dick with this. That's 4 times Istanbul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll have 1 in St. Petersburg. Apparently I can't count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's that. And then you guys gotta be deployed in Petrograd or St. Petersburg. There we go. Good. Got that set up. Nice. We are going to be ready for this war when it hits. Speaking of which, you guys might have lost some experience with the... Nope, we are completely fine with that. Modern light cruisers 4. There's our light cruisers 5. These are actually not number 4, this is number 7. Bit loopy in the brain. It happens. It happens. Alright, our semi-modern heavy cruisers are ready. I'm gonna put 2 more of those, and I actually realized I haven't closed my windows, and maybe some kids screaming in the background. I live in a child-friendly neighborhood. Okay, that's probably my cue to close my window. I'll be right back. Right, and we're back. There we go. The moment you say you live in a child-friendly neighborhood, you start lighting fireworks. Goddamn children. Okay, this will be produced fairly quickly, I have to say. I think half of it has already been produced in a single fell, one fell swoop. Semi-modern battleships. Yeah, next up is gotta do some research regarding the theories, doctrines, of course. Okay. So far, so good. 7 modern landing craft. Let's get some of these doctrines. Destroyer, escort efficiency, escort efficiency. I think escort efficiency. Faster ships are part of a combat allows us to spot enemy submarines and respond in time. Detection to keep them in submarines nuisance. Well, that would actually be rather nice, so we can spot these in time, and our fleets can respond with us slightly faster. Alright, speaking of which, we probably should switch to naval production soon-ish. Let's see, there's still 1 left, and then we'll probably have... Yeah, we'll probably just start already on the radar stations. Our production is out of this world, so that's kind of a good thing. And we can move towards very good stability soonish. Well, about 50 days. Let's see, when will you guys be ready? 19th of May, 1985. Oh, that's not too bad. And I think it's around the same time that we'll be ready to start crushing the final resistance that we would have. We might go through the Axis at some point, just get into France, or I mean in Africa. That might be, I don't know, we'll see. Currently, I think we'll be fine. It's gotta be a bit of a scary war, though. Gotta be honest. Alright, that's our light cruisers. Most modern light cruisers that you can get. So yeah, let's get all of this. This is all for submarines, but you know, why don't we get it just to be sure? Right. 15 of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. Petrograd. Should probably build this in batches of 10 anyway, but sure, whatever. Petrograd, and then we have the worst province to click on, Istanbul. There we go. Pumping out fleets like it's nobody's business, and then there is, let's see, Nanjing, somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. Why is there not a... There's a little fleet station there. There we go. And I wish you could do this just with 5s instead of 10s. With the amount of naval construction that we can do this quickly. We can build at insane speeds. Right, okay. How are we looking on construction? Okay, so we're building the final group. Okay, when that group is done, okay, so I want the radars. They are important. Alright, heavy cruiser coming in. I might build those in batches of 2, I think. So that's 5 per. It's a little bit annoying, but you know, you want to speed these things up. You want to keep as many lines running as possible. Otherwise, you're just gonna wait for 20 days to 20 years to get all your ships ready, and then the battleships will be produced per 1, which also means that all our other fleets are actually getting battleships. Even though that some of the 2 of these already have battle cruisers. But hey, we have the naval capacity to do so right now. So there is some damage in this fleet, a little bit. Semi-modern battleships. Well, I would prefer to get nuclear battleships. Interesting question. What's the difference between these 2? Need less manpower. Slightly better evasion. Slightly better speed. Slightly better HP. Less piercing. How do you lose 10 piercing? And the production cost is a lot higher, reliability is about the same, armor is a bit lower. Ideology's grown, sure. Don't really need it, but... What's the big hurt? Convoy escorts. So when all this research is done, we're actually gonna flip the this one towards this one here. Alright. We are in a good spot. Back up to 1.8 million people already, even though we're building large amounts of ships. So we're working on... Wow, we are really doing this quickly. Already working on the light cruisers. Wow. I am pleasantly surprised. Don't know why it still says... Oh, because I never looked at them. Right. Anyway. On one hand, I have to fear that this is going to be not as good as I think it will be. On the other hand, we might just cream and crush through the enemy without much of opposition. I'm fairly bad in guesstimating my enemies or my opponent's strength, usually, so... level 7, is it the last ones? Yep, okay, so time to get some carriers in this business. Right, okay, but now I think we can definitely go to naval engineering, armor training, construction, naval production, there we go. And yeah, we need to set up the 15 heavy cruisers. A little annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I can't count. 14, 15, Jesus Christ. Thanks, brain, for assisting me in this one. Okay, it's a little bit laggy while I do this. I don't know why it takes some time to respond. Because it might be that the number is so big that it needs to calculate every time through the number. Alright, Petrograd. Yeah, okay. Right, Istanbul, just zoom in far enough. go. And then there's the final 5. And then there's just the 15 battleships I need to set up. Those should be a lot quicker. A little bit quicker, at least half as quick. There we go. Alright, just waiting for the final battleship research to pop in, and then might also do some carrier work eventually. Well, whilst we're researching carriers, I think it's time to get at least the carrier fighters. This is like the only thing I think we need to put on the carrier itself, because yeah, they can do naval attack. Their naval attack is like 5 though. Ah crap, I need torpedo bombers. Be a bit strange to have, well actually no, we don't need naval bombers, we just gotta use them for aerial defense anyway, so I will have like 2 carriers perhaps at most. We have nuclear carriers, don't we? What's the deck size? 7 modern battleships. Why can I not find it? There it is, 95. Doesn't change. Alright, so we'll get a nuclear powered carriers as well. We'll just fly these to basically shut down enemy aircraft. So, yeah, 5 carriers per group. Might be aerial overcrowding that we're getting, so probably just stick with 2 carriers. That should do the trick. We're getting a lot of air experience. Might actually do a little bit of... not gonna update all the aircraft. Maybe next episode. If you guys give me a name for an aircraft, I might do the upgrade. Okay, so how are we looking? Carrier fighters ready. Well, that's basically all the research in there. Do I want submarines? Not really. So I have literally nothing else to research right now. Except for the final piece of radar. Alright, might be able just in time to increase the amount just a little bit everywhere else and get that final radar up and coming. Very nice. Alright, very good stability. That gets us even more factories producing. There's our escort carriers, integrated convoy defenses, very nice. And yeah, we're having a modern fleet being pumped out. We are having carriers researched, we have state-of-the-art radar, and I am willing to say that I think we'll be able to do this without too much trouble. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So there's 100% coverage in this first circle. And the second circle less, and then the further it goes out, less and less and less. Oh, we're low manpower? You're joking. We're not considered to be low manpower. Wow. Alright, Orange, you're next. General Demchegondrov. Sure. Your task is to basically cut off any possible reinforcements. That should be a... That's not a beautiful attack. Let's get your starting point here. Still not a very beautiful attack. I think I need to shrink you like this. Now we're talking. Yeah, that works. You guys trained up? I like the fact I could just travel there, even though we've got access through France, so just all these tanks are driving through French territory, and the French like will probably be like, why are you setting up so many tanks in our territory? I don't know where I did the Russian accent though. That is a better question, to be honest. Alright, commanders. New commander. We get people with faces, which is weird. We've been such a faceless nation for so long. New commander here. And a new commander here. All those faces. It seems like such an unfamiliar thing. Running a faceless country for such a long time. Alright, nuclear battleships. I don't know if they're worth it, but we're gonna get them. So with that, I'm actually gonna end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.